what are kind of your thoughts if you had a prediction on where home building's going and where kind of this market's going with increased interest rates and stuff like that? What would your take on that be? You have any guesses or predictions?
I mean, I've been saying the same thing for the last 3 years. We're going to hit a slowdown period, and then COVID hit and we're like, oh, it's really going to slow down. And that's when it just ramped up. People, I guess they're at home more now. So people are building bigger. They want outdoor areas. And right now I don't see it slowing down. At some point it probably needs to, cause you've got, it's kind of like a domino effect with everyone so busy right now. Subs are hard to come by. Prices are going up just for labor, not only material.
Yep.
And it's going to price people out is what's going to happen. The rates go up and then everything's top dollar right now. And it's priced people out already.
Yeah. Home affordability is a real issue. I've told people quite a bit that like, if they're not making plans now, there's a real chance that, their children being able to afford a house when they're young is likely going to be really, really tough. Mm-hmm. And even for people that want to buy a personal home or have one built or buy a rental property, that way of life of, you know, I know Tim and he's got 3 rentals and I know Joe and he's got 3 and whatever. I don't think it's going to look like that in 10 or 20 years. It's going to be like, it's going to be much more institutionalized. That's already happened. And I think it's going to continue to happen. Mm-hmm. Investment firms are buying the vast amount of real estate.
Yeah.
So anyways, all that being
it's pretty much getting priced out of buying a home and that's what it's going to be. And it's almost like people are paying a mortgage pretty much in renting too.
Yeah. I mean, I know people that live in a $1,500 1-bedroom apartment in Little Rock. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that's how much my mortgage is on my house. And it's not a small house.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that I said that. And then I was like, golly, that probably sounds so terrible, but like, it's a house. Yeah. Like I've got like a yard and like equity in it. It's not just $1,500 a month down the drain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Home affordability is a big issue. Do you think y'all will stay in that custom home track that you're in or ever get into potentially back into larger development like spec house stuff? Because the reason I'm asking that, I'll tell you, the build to rent space, like individuals are slowing down buying homes. I mean, the market's like stagnated, right? And it's a bit of a stalemate. What's going to happen? The institutions are not slowing down, and the build to rent space for institutional buyers is crazy. Like it's as hot as it's ever been.
Yeah.
Like I have my builder's license, and plan to do some new construction, but it's going to be for rent houses, you know, build to rent.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that's something y'all have done before or something y'all stay away from, or your time's just better spent on, you know, the large custom homes.
Yeah. So I enjoy customs because you're able to do stuff that you can on a spec.
Right.
A spec, you got to hit a certain price range, broad amount of people that you've got to appeal to. Mm-hmm. And it's not doing call it like a production home, but it's somewhat of that because you're trying to make it open to this person, and not just one family or one person.
Yeah.
We have talked about going back into, so my mom, she loves commercial, and they used to have apartments, complexes, and all that. And she loves that. And the worst thing is tenants sometimes, because sometimes when they move out, you're coming in, you're ripping everything out and got to redo it.
Can neither confirm nor deny. Mm-hmm. But yes.
But everything's staying rented right now too.
Right. Yeah. So y'all would get in, y'all are thinking about potentially building some commercial?
Yeah, if we were going to do it, it would be, we'd want to develop the land and do the whole thing from ground up.
Yeah. That's exciting.
But land's expensive right now and hard to come by. And if you're doing anything like that, if you don't already have the land, you're going farther and farther out.
Right. Yeah. It's tough. I mean, and that's like my personal risk tolerance is like, I can, you know, risk some money on like some flips and some rentals and stuff like that. But, you know, when you're talking about developing your own commercial, like apartment complex, you got to really know what you're doing.
A lot of tied up money too.
Right. Yeah. For a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Doing one project.
Right. Yeah. But the rewards can be incredible.
Yes.
So,
or it can put you out of business too.
Right. Yeah. High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Yeah.